You're listening to Delightfully Dim-Witted, brought to you by TNT. Hello, how's my favorite dimwit, Taylor?
Oh, so good.
Did you have a great week?
I did. How about you?
I did. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired. I feel like I've just had one of those weeks.
For me, it's always that week. Like, I'm just always tired.
Oh, we should probably think about eating more vitamins.
I take vitamins.
Maybe more vitamins. Maybe different vitamins?
Maybe.
I'm not really sure. But do you remember last week? You know where we finished last week? Mm-hmm. When we didn't get to tell our favorite dimwit story.
When we were wanting to make mozzarella cheese.
When we were wanting to make mozzarella
fresh.
Which is not hard to do. Make fresh mozzarella cheese. But this was Taylor's milk debacle of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor, why don't you take us on a little trip down memory lane and tell the other dimwits out there your duh moment.
So I wanted to make fresh mozzarella because I've been to Italy. I've seen them do it. And I thought, how great would it be if I could make my own? And you said, it's easy. You'll come over.
Yep.
We'll do it. I know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I think I had tried at home. I think that was it too. And it didn't work out.
Gee, I now know why it didn't work out.
So I said, all right, do you need me to get anything before I come over tomorrow?
And I said, Taylor, I need you to get 1 gallon of whole milk.
Yes.
That's what I said. 1 gallon of whole milk.
And to be fair, all right, so I went to Whole Foods and I actually called you from Whole Foods.
Yeah, which I said.
And I said, does it need to be unpasteurized, pasteurized? I forget your answer, to be quite honest.
I said, just the normal milk.
Right.
That was my answer.
So I got a gallon of milk that was on the pricier side because I thought, why not get better milk?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And brought it over. You said, all right, you're going to pour it out into the pot here. And I was trying to pour it out. I opened the lid. It seemed that something was in the way. And it turned out it was called cream top milk. So there was just basically like a big glob of fat.
Butter
that
fat.
Looked like butter.
Yeah, that's what it is, right?
So we took a knife and just poured it all in, and you just kept saying, I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this is going to work. And turns out it didn't.
It did not work.
Did not work.
And at which point I said, Taylor, we're going to go to Vallarta, which happens to be the closest supermarket to me, and we're just going to get the cheapest possible whole milk we can get. How much? Do you remember how much you spent on that? I do. Do you remember how much you spent on that whole milk?
I want to say it was like $8.99.
It was $8.99. That's exactly it. Do you know how much I spent on that?
$1.49?
No, it was $4.
Oh, okay.
It was $4. Oh, you're so rich that you don't care about $4? All right, well, I guess I'm cheap. What can I say? Okay?
I mean, you are cheap, but you also own a home.
But I do own my own home. That's right. And that's what you get for being cheap.
Yeah, it's true.
That was fun. That was a fun day. And just, can you tell everybody when we used the milk, the $4 milk, and not the cream separated on top milk? Did it work? It did work.
It did. But you know what? Learned from my mistakes.
You'll never do that again.
I won't do that again.
But the mistake was shopping at Whole Foods to begin with.
I disagree. Could have worked with, if I didn't buy, I just happened to buy the cream top.
You did. I mean, look, we all have that.
I bought the most expensive milk.
Because you thought that would be the best
tastiest
cheese.
I was like, it's gotta taste delicious.
Do you know that what you just said is what most people think? Most people in America think the more expensive it is, the better it is.
Yeah.
And that is absolutely not true.
So true. I'm with you. I know in my head that that should be the case.
Right.
Because when you do go to Italy, let's say.
Sure.
I like table wine, the cheapest of table wine,
right,
more than any other expensive bottled wine there.
There you go.
Because it tastes better. But I don't know. There is this like effect here where I'm like, if I get the more expensive bottle,
it's gotta be better.
Yeah. If I get the organic the organic vegetables, it's going to be better.
We do know what organic means, right? No use of pesticides.
Or less pesticides.
Or
probably.
less, whatever that threshold is with the USDA to make it, non-organic or organic versus non-organic. Yes, pesticides are not great. It's a chemical that that we are ingesting, and it's terrible for us. I understand. But people say cheap, I say frugal. I am always going to go with the cancer-causing pesticide over the organic because it's cheaper. And in this day and age where inflation is through the roof, I can't afford not to.
But sometimes it does taste better. If you get an organic heirloom tomato versus a
regular heirloom tomato?
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
Does heirloom mean it's organic? I don't know that.
No, it's just the type of tomato.
Oh, okay.
But the organic kind, they're like the funny looking ones, which is funny because you're like, usually you want one that's like perfect looking.
Sure.
I feel like when it comes to fruits and vegetables, like you kind of want something that's not perfect because then it doesn't seem like it was
manufactured.
Manufactured, exactly. So it actually looks like it grew in a garden.
Like it's had a life.
Yeah.
Right? It's lived a hard life. And it's going to tell you the story based on how you eat it.
Right. And it does usually taste better.
I used to have chickens. Did you know me when I had chickens?
I knew you when the chickens were eaten.
Yeah, good days. And sadly, guys, I would have eaten the chickens, but the raccoons got to them before us. That's the unfortunate part. Oh, poor Bernadette and Beatrice, Mavis and Maud. I can't remember the other ones, but there were 11 of them. They all went very quickly. And I had eggs every day. I have eggs up the wazoo. I could not give away these eggs. And everyone said, oh, man, fresh eggs taste way better than store-bought eggs.
Did they?
No, I swear to God, they tasted exactly the same. And people would argue with me, no, there's a difference and you can taste them and it's different because they're free range. Bull fucking shit. Yeah. I'm sorry. When I scramble that egg, it tastes like a goddamn scrambled egg.
When it comes to eggs, I can't tell the difference.
I can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
sometimes I like when the yolk is more orange.
Sure.
That's always nice.
But when you're eating it, you're not thinking, man, that chicken, I could taste him running around the property.
Yeah.
Man, he was eating insects and living his best life. It's not like you could taste that in a fried egg. You're like, oh, and I'm dipping my toast in that sunny side up. You're like, oh, yum. Oh, he had a good time with his girlfriend last night. I could just taste. Okay, that was too far. That was disgusting. Yeah, I have problems. It was too much. I'm not sure how to segue out of that, but. With eggs are eggs with their little expiration dates. It used to be like expired, 2/22, whatever. And expired to me means don't use it anymore. You will die if you eat it. Yeah. Now the terminology is best if used by.
Right.
And in my world, because I'm so frugal, I'm like, well, it says bad. I'm okay with good if used by. Like, it doesn't have to be the best. I've paid for it. I haven't eaten it. Now it's like 3 months later. I'm like, if I don't see mold growing on it, if it smells okay, I'm going to still eat it. It starts at the best and it goes all the way down to passable.
All right. I'm with you when it comes to like condiments.
Yes, I'm like, 100%.
You have mustard that says it expired last year. It's probably still fine. I haven't opened it.
It tastes good.
I didn't open it.
Sure.
Still good.
Right.
When it comes to like veggies or fruit, chicken, meat, that freaks me out.
I understand that because that you could get salmonella and you can get all this bacteria. But if it's in a can and it's been pasteurized, which that heated process and it's an airtight and no germs can get in.
You think how my grandparents think? Because
you mean your grandparents from the silent generation? You see that? See how I brought that away? God, they were so smart.
My grandma. First off, freezes everything.
Yes, 100%. Me too. Look at my freezer. You can't even open it.
All right, but like a cake, like a birthday cake.
Brilliant. So smart. If you're not going to eat it all, don't waste it.
It gets freezer burn.
Well, don't keep it in there for 6 years.
Mm-hmm. That's what she does.
Okay, I've done that too. I'm not going to lie.
Freezes everything. Or it starts off frozen. She takes, let's say, salmon.
No, can't do that. Can't refreeze. That much I know.
Then refreezes it cooked.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on. refreezes it cooked,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Oh my God, disgusting. I can't.
Why?
I don't even like cooking frozen chicken breast that's uncooked because I think it tastes different.
It doesn't. The trick is you do not leave it in the freezer for a gazillion years. 6 months tops. Get it in, get it out. I'm not gonna lie. If you look at my freezer, I have shit in there that's been in there since like
you have to clean
1965, and I was
Or
born
in
in
the
1973.
in the cabinets when there's stuff from 2020 that needs
Oh,
to be
100%. I'm still eating it. 2020, totally fine. If it's like 2013, I'm not gonna eat it. If it's in the last 5 years, fuck yeah, I'll eat it.
that grosses me out.
Why I open it if you don't see anything growing
I
on
don't
it?
want to have to have a thought or think, does it smell funny?
See, my thought is
Does
I'm
the
not gonna
pot
waste
smell
money.
funny? No, I know.
This is me giving to the world, by the way. I'm not gonna add
The waste.
to the waste.
The
I'm gonna
waste.
eat it. I'm gonna poop it out. I'm not going to throw it in the dump.
Right.
I'm a giver, really. I'm obviously a much
Listen.
better person than you.
Put it down the dishwasher.
Oh, the garbage
Turn
disposal?
the garbage disposal. Yeah.
No. I'm not gonna waste. I
No
spend too
waste.
much money.
That's not waste.
No, but you gotta eat it. I mean, if it tastes bad, you throw it out. But if it's okay, if it smells good and it looks good, it's gotta be good.
Yeah, it's like you're from the Great Depression. I think you might have been reincarnated.
It could have been.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think so.
I do like those Buddhist beliefs.
Or
No,
maybe
Hinduism. I think Hinduism is
Are
reincarnation.
your parents like that?
Yeah, we don't waste.
So
We
your
don't
dad
waste.
doesn't.
Clean Plate Club, bitches. I had a gold medal every goddamn night. Clean plate. You do not waste food. You don't waste food on your plate. You don't waste food in a restaurant. If you don't finish it, you take it home. Your grandparents do that?
Yeah.
Are you saying I'm the same age as your grandparents? I'm starting to feel old here.
So my grandma on my dad's side, she had 5 kids. So
Bless her heart.
it was
It's a lot of vagina work.
They would go to the butcher and get the ends, is what they called them, because
Yep.
they were cheaper.
Yep.
So I think for my dad and his family, it's always like, okay, we don't waste food.
Right.
They grew up like that.
Right.
She takes it to another level. Where if we're out to eat and let's say she gets a side salad
Mm-hmm.
and her meal, there could be maybe 2 bites left of that side salad
Oh.
and she's taking it to go. And then she's going to eat it at some point. She'll eat all of the leftovers.
That's the Great Depression, baby. You don't have the money, you can't waste. I mean, I get it. Look, I would take those 2 bites and I'd eat them right there and then make
Right.
myself sick.
Yeah.
I don't want to use it to go box, take it home.
It's a little embarrassing.
Oh, I don't care about that. You know I don't care about that.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
what you
room in the fridge. It's just inconvenient
Yeah.
for me.
See, to me, if we went out for lunch and she's taking leftovers home,
Mm-hmm.
Babs, why are you going out to dinner? You have leftovers to eat.
Oh, interesting. So do you feel like there's a lot of contradictory behavior?
I mean, a little. Like, I get that you're going to come back to it and eat it later.
Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe
But-
a midnight snack, old people.
Yeah, I guess so. If you're getting, what'd she get? A crab cake for lunch? Mm-hmm. Brought it home. For dinner, she got a crab cake.
Okay, that's funny.
That's
Really?
interesting.
Is that real?
Yeah, that was real. That was real.
She was really...
You don't get that, huh?
I'm gonna not respond to that because I'm like, yeah, you win. I have no idea. That's a little bizarre.
I mean,
Babs, I love her though.
Good
Bless
on
her
her
heart.
for saving stuff, but it just, I mean, when you go in the fridge and you see 2 pieces of broccoli in a small container that has probably been saved from a different kind of container anyway, you know? Like, it's not real Tupperware. It's just interesting.
Maybe she was gonna use it to put into her scrambled eggs that she got.
Sure.
That she's gonna
Sure.
make from the supermarket.
Yeah, but I do have to say there are some people that don't like leftovers.
Yes, I'm not one of them.
I mean,
100%.
I think I like leftovers more than the actual meal.
It gives it time for the flavors to really get into
But
that.
not only that, then I can eat it in the comfort of my own home.
Yep, even better.
Without anyone watching.
Yeah, without underwear.
In front of the TV.
Oh, wait.
Sure, without underwear.
I don't know why. No, that would be
Tyler
very
likes to eat
uncomfortable.
naked.
I don't. I don't even like to be naked, let alone eat. I don't know why I said that. That was rude.
But I just really enjoy eating in front of the TV.
Well, it gives you something to do because
Right.
you're constantly overstimulated, i.e. your cell phone. Look, I grew up TV dinners in front of the TV. It's a thing that
dinners.
you're entertained.
No, but I remember them as a
Oh
kid.
yeah, Hungry
very
Man.
nostalgic.
It was a huge thing.
Oh,
Hungry
no,
Man
I'm thinking of
with the
kid
table trays.
cuisine, kid cuisine.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh, it had like this, because you'd heat the whole thing up, and it had pudding, so it'd be warm chocolate pudding, and there would be like maybe a little brownie too. You really just did it for the dessert.
Well, sure.
But it was delicious.
Really?
Yeah, it was probably terrible for you.
Oh, 100%.
But
All preservatives.
so good. You know what's funny? Maybe in the 90s, we would eat more or maybe it's just because we would get them as a family, like the Kraft singles, terrible for you, processed cheese, right?
Cheese food.
Yeah,
called cheese food.
Cheese food.
You know, when you gotta like look at the
Cheese
pack. I
substitute.
used to think it was cheese, and then I looked. I was like, wait a minute, that says cheese food.
That or like the Lunchables,
Yeah.
where the meat is just.
Oh yeah, I don't know
but
what they
it's
do to
so
that.
Good. Oh my god, it was delicious.
Kai tries to get he every time we go to the store,
He
he
won't let
tries to sneak the Lunchables in. I won't pay the money. That shit's expensive.
Like
I said,
$5
buddy,
or something.
I'm gonna make you your own Lunchable. Just tell me what you want, and I'll put it in a little bento box.
I get
and
it.
he's
It's not
like,
as fun.
well, he doesn't even eat the cheese. He won't eat the cheese, and
that's
that's
right.
half the thing. I'm like, I'm not paying money, and you're gonna waste that cheese.
That's fair. That is
I mean,
fair.
come on.
Yeah. that
He
is
just
fair.
wants it for the dessert. I'm like, I'll just put something in your lunchbox.
But there is something about a food on the go, you know, where it's already pre-made, like Eggos. Eggos were a huge thing too. You never had Eggos?
Lego my Eggo, of
Lego
course
my
I've.
Eggo.
They're in the
Delicious.
freezer right now. My kid
They're
loves
so-
them.
Yeah, they're
sure.
so good.
Have you ever had waffles and ice cream? Two Lego waffles, heated,
Why are you
toast.
calling them Legos? Lego waffles.
Lego Eggo, Eggo Legos.
Lego my Eggo. It's
Lego
Eggo.
my
What
Eggo.
is it?
Right. What was I
Eggo
saying?
waffle. Lego.
Dim-wit moment. There's my duh right there. I told you we'd say stupid shit.
With ice cream?
Yeah, you nice and hot, right? And you take vanilla ice cream, 1 scoop, and you put it right onto the first one. You take it and then you press it down. But the trick is you got to eat it so fast you can't even breathe because it's warm, so it starts to melt right away.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is it delicious?
That does sound amazing.
You should do it. Oh, you
I
can't.
can't.
Shit. You're getting married soon. Let's
getting
talk about it.
married.
It's like right around the corner.
It is around the corner.
You get your makeup done, you do all your fancy things.
Yeah, I did the trial for my makeup.
Okay, how'd that go?
So, good.
You look good?
Yeah, she
you
did a great
did.
job. I'm excited. She put on fake lashes, which I'm not used to.
Oh, ooh.
It made me feel like I had a shield over my eyes that was just weighing them down.
Oh, like you were like drugged, like
They're
someone
like,
gave you
yes.
like a roofie,
They're, like,
and you're like, I'm trying to
watering.
stay open. Yeah.
They're watering.
Oh no.
So we might have to fix that. But it looks good.
Yeah.
So you gotta go with it.
Did you get any other things done for your wedding? Any medical
gonna get my-
procedures?
Oh, I did.
What'd you get?
I got a laser treatment.
What is
on
that?
my
Like
face.
laser on your face, not on your legs, on your face.
No, my
Is it like hair removal? What would you get? What'd you get?
No, it's for hyperpigmentation and getting rid of pimples and like little marks that you might have.
A little when we pluck our chin hairs, you mean those?
You get the red marks.
Oh, I got them. They're right here. You see them? Oof.
From popping pimples.
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
red
yeah.
marks
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Gets rid of it.
Really?
Yeah. So you go in.
Yeah, sounds
they
expensive.
They numb your face. I mean, it's definitely more than you would pay,
Yeah.
considering you won't pay
Yeah, I'm
$5
gonna.
for a Lunchable.
No, fucking ridiculous waste of money. Well, you look great. You have it done. It looks good. You look very
looks
clear.
good, right?
You wearing makeup right now?
Yeah, but very light.
Very light
Very
makeup.
light
I wouldn't.
makeup.
You're
You
so
don't
pretty.
wear
You don't.
makeup.
No, God, no. Shit. I don't wear makeup.
Do you own makeup?
Ah, yeah, of course I own makeup. I probably got a. I think I was living in the other house. It was about 12 years ago. I think it was the last
Okay.
time I wore makeup.
Speaking of expired,
But
you can't use that makeup.
why not? It's still in there. It's
like-
practically brand new.
It like separates. Like that's not stuff that you should be using on your skin.
Well, I did notice because I was trying to hide my red marks that you got lasered out, like my chin hair marks or whatever. And like when I put the foundation on, it made me look a lot older
There
than
you
I
go.
was. But I just didn't shake it up. I thought I just got to shake it up.
No, that's bad. You gotta throw that away. Start anew.
Yeah, but I'm not
Start
going to go
anew.
buy it because I never wear it. I just need it occasionally. How long? Are you telling me all the makeup I have in my thing right now, I got to throw out?
Yeah, it's probably
My
expired.
eyeliner, my eyelash. What if I put, what is that eyelash stuff you put on your eyelashes?
Mascara.
Mascara. That's what I was going to use for your wedding. I was going to actually put makeup on for your wedding.
Well, if you do,
Yeah.
why don't you buy some new?
Because no, that's just a waste of money.
Or
I have it. It's in there. It's fine. It should be fine. Is
Just
it
go
fine?
and get some samples. That'll be better
Is
for
that
you.
a thing?
Go to Sephora.
Whoa.
You should go.
Wait, I could get free makeup?
I think you can actually.
Shut
They'd
the
give you
front door.
samples. You're like, I need to try this.
Shut up. Is that really a thing?
I think
I'm
it is.
doing it. You know I'm doing it.
I really do think it is a thing.
I
If
could
you
go
were like-
into Sephora
I wanna-
and say like, I got to make sure that eyelash.
They honestly might just be like, oh, we'll put it on for you here at this point.
You're like, well, I don't want to wear it now because I have.
I got
I got
surgery.
an eye surgery in the morning. I'm not allowed to put anything in there. And like the cheekbones. Interesting.
You should try it.
I'm going
I
to
feel
try
like
it.
It would work for you.
How come there's no best if used by date on it?
There probably is.
I'm going to look.
I feel like I have to go through mine too, to be honest with you. There probably is a shit ton that I have too.
But how would you
I'm a
know?
hoarder.
We gotta
You
talk
know how
about
nail polish, how it separates?
You just shake it up and it's fine. You add a little acetone, you're good to
Yeah,
go.
but at a certain point, it gets clumpy. And you're like, all right, this isn't good anymore. I need to
That's
get a
never
new-
happened to me. I think,
Really?
nah, you add acetone, it makes everything better. I'm telling you, just pour a little.
Okay.
What if I pour acetone into my. Nope, that
Oh my
doesn't seem like a
God,
good
no.
idea. Not at all. I'm not going to do that, people. Don't listen to me. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Peer pressure. I feel like I'm being peer pressured right now. Are you pressuring me to throw out my makeup?
Yeah.
I love peer pressure. It's awesome. Trying to convince people to do shit that you want to do.
So there's this new show
Yeah.
called Jury Duty.
Jury duty.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I saw an episode of that, I think.
It's great. I finished the whole season.
okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Maybe I got to make it to episode 2.
So basically, the idea behind it is it's fake jury duty.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is an actor except for one person
Right.
who thinks that it's real.
Right. Got it.
So for however long it is, it's like a 2-3 week period
Mm-hmm.
that this fake trial is going on.
Wow.
These actors will do these crazy things, and the one person who's not an actor that they're tricking
Mm-hmm.
is like, what is going on?
Really?
Yes. And it got me thinking, because I thought, okay, if I were in that situation, I wonder how I would react if it would be based off of how other people are acting, the actors, okay? Like if they just act like it's normal, maybe I'd be like, all right, maybe everyone's acting normal, and I'd be nice to everyone. But I wonder if someone's like, oh, fuck Karen in the corner, right?
Right.
If I'd be like, yeah, fuck her, you know? So it's like this. I just wonder if when you're taken out of your comfort zone and you aren't surrounded by people that you know, if that would change
Can you
your
be
mindset.
manipulated? Can you go along with the other people? What do they call that? They have a thing for that now, don't they? What's it called? Here we go. We're terrible with the words. We don't know it. We're like, what's that word? 6 hours later,
You
we're
just said peer
Googling.
pressure. What do you
Yeah, but it's. I feel like it's something else.
going with the crowd? It's
Yeah.
something along the lines of
going with the crowd.
right? I don't
But-
know the word.
Oh shit! Somebody Twitter us at our Twitter handle, please.
It's tweet. You gotta
Somebody Twitter us at our
Jesus.
Twitter handle at ldel_Dim-Wit.
See what that's
Please.
called. What is that called?
What is
What's
it
the word for
called? I'm gonna
But
think of it
there
later.
also was there's also a study that was done where they had one person in this group that didn't know everyone else was involved, okay? And they told these other people they were going to do a simple math, like 7 + 2, right? And everyone's going to put up fingers to be, you should be doing 9, right?
Right.
They go down the line, and the idea is like
Everybody
they start
says the
with
wrong
one.
number.
Right.
The exact wrong number.
So Julie in the middle is like, what is happening? So by the time it gets to her, okay, everyone's saying this, so I'm just gonna put 8 fingers up. Everyone has an idea of what this number is, and apparently it's not what I think it is.
Right.
So she changed her answer based off of what everyone else was doing.
Interesting. Do you think you can be manipulated by the masses?
I could
I
absolutely.
think you 100% could.
Yeah.
Because this is your confidence. Right. I have confidence. I'd be like, these are the dumbest motherfuckers. It's 9. How do you not know it's 9, you dipshits? And I'd be like, I'm out. These people, I was like, whoa.
You're
whoa.
like, what the fuck?
Well, you guys been
You're
drinking.
wrong.
What's happening? You're like, am I the smartest? What do I always say? If I'm the smartest person in the room,
It's
we
a
got
problem.
problems.
It's a problem. It's
We
true.
got problems. Jesus. Oh, good times. We should find that word that when you go along with
The masses. It's
Yeah.
called. It's
something
the-
other than
the
peer
Nazi
pressure.
regime.
Oh, it is. Oh,
It's
yeah. Because
Yeah.
that's what they did, right? They said, hey, all Jews are
propaganda.
evil,
Yep.
right?
Let's blame the Jews.
So we're going
And
to,
then they did,
and then they did and see what happened. It did not go well.
as we all
This
know.
is why everyone should look in the mirror
yeah,
and say,
have your
and
own
build your
thoughts.
self-confidence and stand by your convictions. At the end of the day, if you really believe you're right, you're probably right. What did I do with you, Taylor, that one time with the Arrowhead water? I convinced
talking
Taylor.
about-
What was
We're
that?
talking about water brands, and I said, I wonder what the first brand of water was.
And I said it was Arrowhead, right?
I think so, or yeah, it was one of those, and you were like 1800s or whatever.
Right.
Like, you sounded so sure of yourself.
I was. I really believed it was true.
Yeah, you're like 100%. That's right. And I think it was like 2 weeks later that I finally looked it up, and I was like, "You are dead wrong. It was Evian, and it was in the 1600s." And you were like, "Huh? Wow, I was wrong."
I didn't know. That was real. But then after that, you second guessed everything I did. Oh my God. And then I started to believe you. This is going full circle, this conversation. You're right. Because I would say, what word? And you laughed at me.
Corned off.
Corned off. I said, we're going to corn off this area? And you're like, corn off? And I'm like,
like-
yeah. You're like, that is not a word.
It's like, it's cone off.
You're like, cone off. I'm like,
I just thought it was your Jersey accent.
no, I was
coming
like,
in.
corn off this area. And it was a whole thing. And okay, I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I mean, I say bagel, and other people say, what do you say?
I say bagel. People say bagel.
Bagel. Well, that's not a word. Coffee. It's coffee. What do you say?
Coffee.
Yeah. See, you have the New Jersey thing too. East Coast thing.
Coffee?
Yeah, people are like, it's coffee. I'm like, it's
Coffee.
not. Coffee.
Yeah, you're
coffee.
saying coffee.
It's coffee.
I say coffee.
I'm saying the same thing you are. I have no idea what you're talking about. We're literally saying the same words. And I believed you. And so then I'm like, kind of?
To be fair though,
Mm-hmm.
I heard corned off in like probably a TikTok to be
So
honest.
wait, we're going off
It
of
was-
TikTok to say
But
TikTok.
no, it was someone used the phrase to corn off, and I brought it to your attention
You
that
did,
you
and
were right.
I know, I was right.
So,
But are we sure if you heard it on TikTok?
embrace the duh?
I am
in
embracing
other
the
words.
duh, but the question is, if we're listening to TikTok, we can't assume they're right. Have we actually looked up to see if
I
the
did.
Oh,
I
okay.
looked at after TikTok. I googled it.
You're like, wow,
I
Tara's not
Googled.
so stupid. That Arrowhead was a dim-wit moment.
And what's funny is I've heard it a lot more
Since.
often now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're welcome. You're welcome. I've just
New phrase,
I've
people.
educated you.
to corn off.
Well, this has been a great episode, Taylor. Thanks so much for sitting with me and doing all of this.
Oh,
would you
so much
you
fun.
thank me too?
Thank you, Tara, for buying the equipment.
You're welcome. Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll have a few more listeners, and maybe they'll follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to learn the lingo. It's at Del Fully Dim-Wit. That's it, right?
Yeah.
I want to say .com.
Yeah,
that's not
that's
a
right.
thing. At Del DELFULLY Dimwit, and we will see you there. If you have anything you want to mention, let us know.
And you know what? For those listening, remember to embrace the duh.
Embrace the duh and have a great week, everybody. Bye.